First question's from Dave Vassay. Go ahead.
Hey Walker, what's the vibe in the clubhouse? JT said you guys talked about making history. Is it any different today than it has been in this entire season?
No, we're still pretty confident in our team, and obviously being 3-1, there's gonna have to be something kind of special happen, and I think we have the ability to do that. So, yeah, I think we're a pretty consistent group, and that's definitely evident in the way that guys are feeling today.
Now, yesterday, were you on standby to pitch the ninth inning if you guys had the lead?
I don't know if it was necessarily the ninth. I did have my cleats on. I was ready to go. So, I think there was a few scenarios, but they didn't play out that way. And now I'm ready for tomorrow.
And just one final one for you, Walker. Just the start and stop of this entire year, let alone your individual start and stops. How has that affected you? Where has it affected you the most as far as command and getting strike one?
I think I can pitch better than I have recently. I don't know if it's all about the OL count. That has been an important thing for me and is an important thing for me, but it takes 4 balls to walk guys. So the first one, I don't think dictates that. I just got to be kind of more consistently in the zone.
Next question is from Alanna Rizzo. Go ahead.
Walker, your last time out, you had said that it was going to be imperative that you walked fewer guys and got deeper into games. Since that time, what have you done to feel like you're really working towards those 2 goals?
I don't know if there's like a specific thing that I've done or anything like that, but just try and get myself ready physically to throw and mentally, have probably a little bit more of an aggressive game plan. And, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything that I would say physically I've done different. I just think you got to have a certain mindset that may lead to those changes.
Also mentioned mindset. These are the games that you guys are built for, that you think about your entire lives. What is it about your makeup that you think allows you to succeed in these moments?
I don't know if there's anything specific that, about me. I think I've learned some kind of cliche techniques of how to take some breaths in certain spots and things like that. But, at the end of the day, this is about making pitches, and I've been fortunate enough to do that in some spots previously.
Dustin May has rose to the challenge on a lot of different occasions in which you guys have needed him the most. This is a completely different situation for him, a lot of pressure for a young arm. What is it about him that, in what you've seen, that you feel that the situation won't become too big for him in an elimination game?
He pitched in the playoffs of the bullpen for us last year, obviously being his first year with us. I think was the first kind of thing where you're like, all right, he's got it in him, and to pitch the way he did down the stretch last year, and then now kind of the versatility he's shown, the ability to jump in out of the bullpen and be ready physically to make starts and succeed in kind of both formats, I think is a huge deal. And he's shown the ability to do that stuff, but at the end of the day, he's a starting pitcher, and we're excited to watch him throw tonight.
Do you get nervous still? You won't be able to do anything tonight because you're pitching tomorrow. So do you watch this with any nerves or anxiety?
Probably not, personally or anxiety about what I may do, but this is a big deal. There's a lot of people in that clubhouse that have put in a lot of time and effort into making this thing run and run well. And tonight we have to win to keep that going. So I think all of us are going to have a little bit of nerves, a little anxiety, but that's part of the game. And, probably the reason a lot of guys keep wanting to do this so bad is because that feeling, it's an interesting deal. You learn to enjoy that and kind of crave it. So, our guys are going to come out and play well.
Thank you.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Walker, we're seeing a lot of rookie pitchers succeed in this postseason. Do you think the unique circumstances, no fans and neutral sites, is making it easier for rookies to handle the pressure of the postseason?
I think I can understand why you would say that. I would also say that at the end of the day, it's about getting outs against the best hitters in the world. And, it's definitely a different atmosphere, but it's different in a tough way. It is tough to kind of go through this season the way we have, and a lot of young guys have talent and can come and perform, and across the league they've done that all year.
Dave just referred to Dustin May tonight potentially having a Walker Buehler moment, referring to game 163 in 2018. What made you able to have a Walker Buehler moment that game?
I've kind of said it before. I think, kind of my success and failures that I had gone through in college, albeit it is college baseball, not the big leagues, but I have failed on some pretty big stages at that point in my career, and just believe that you can do it. I guess I know it sounds cliche, and that's kind of not how I like to talk about it, but in this case, I think learning from your failures and believing that because of that you can succeed is a huge deal, and got lucky to have it that day, I think, a little bit as well.
Thank you.
Next question is from JP Hoornstra. Go ahead.
Hey, Walker, I know Dustin is a relatively quiet person, but does he ever say anything printable or do anything either on the mound or off that reminds you of yourself?
No, and that's not a criticism. There's a lot of things about Dustin that I envy. I think he's extremely comfortable in who he is and what he can do, and I think that is probably the similarity. I think it probably just comes out in a little bit different form.
Thank you.